suddenly have a funny feeling in my stomach.
It's definitely this town.
Hmm.
When I was 6, I had a cousin, Nadir. He was the life of the party. It was Christmas, so Nadir offered to go get some drinks. We waited for him for hours to return. But he didn't. Three days later, they said there was a shootout between the police and some armed robbers. And Nadir, my cousin, was one of the robbers.
What?
We never spoke about it. And my poor auntie couldn't even defend her child. Well, that was the end of our usual annual Christmas lunch. City's town feels like my village every Christmas since Nadir died. Lifeless.
I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay. It's in the past.
Yeah. Please, call Mrs. Mena. Tell her that we're close.
Okay. Hello, Mom. Good afternoon.
I hope you didn't find any trouble locating the place.
No, your description was clear.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Please, meet my assistant, Titi.
Good afternoon, Mom.
Afternoon, Titi. It's good to finally put a face to the voice. Please come in. Thank you for replying my messages. I didn't really think you'd come. I didn't have anywhere else to turn.
Thank you for reaching out. Now, Miss Mena.
Please call me Mona.
Mona, tell us about your son, Dimas.
Dimas is... Dimas was my first child. He was the first graduate in my family to graduate from the university after the death of his father. I thought I wouldn't be able to afford his fees. But Dimas was such a good boy. He didn't demand much from me. He picked up extra jobs to pay his fees and also support me in taking care of his siblings. He taught IT in the small institute in the city. He left home early every day and returned late. He didn't have much time for himself. Oh, he was such a caring person. I was willing to help.
And you raised him well.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you don't mind, we would like to know more about what happened. I know it must be hard for you.
It's fine. I can tell the story every day until I'm able to get justice for my son. The last time I heard from him, he said he was going for a party with his friends after work, that he'll come back early. That was the promise he made me.
And do you know who these friends are?
They don't want to talk about him, as if he never existed.
You said that the official police report stated that Dimas was killed by armed robbers.
Lies!
And why do you think it's lies?
Dimas wasn't the first. There are many cases of police brutality in this town. Girls are harassed, or worse, young men are beaten, tortured to death. If they are not able to extort money from them, they kill them. Just last month, a young man named Isaac was found dead in the market. A few people said they saw the police van pick him up a few minutes after he returned from the city. Just like Dimas, he was tortured, beaten to death, with his hands and legs tied. And you tell me it's a coincidence?
Has anyone filed an official report against the police?
No one will dare. In this town, the police is not your friend, especially DPO Magu.
You mentioned him in your letter.
Yes. DPO Solomon Magu. Nothing happens in this town without his knowledge. Nothing. If you're going to find out what happened to my Dimas, he will be the first person on the list to go to jail.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I have to build a case, and that needs evidence. It's quite a lengthy process.
All I want is to find out why my Dimas was killed and make sure that the culprit is brought to justice. That's all.
I will do my best.
Help me.
I will.
Please. My son can't die for nothing. Thank you. Thank you. Please help. Help me.
We will.
Help me.
We will do everything within our power. We will. Get down to the bottom of this.
Hi.
Hi.
Aisha.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Please, my assistant Titi.
Oh, hi. You're welcome.
Thank you. Busy day?
Always. The news never sleeps, just as justice isn't blind.
It's the path we've all chosen.
Exactly. Okay, attention everyone. I want you all to meet barrister Aisha Dada, the famous human rights activist. I consider her the Daenerys Targaryen of human rights activism in the country.
Thank you. It's so nice to meet you all. Honestly, you guys are the real dragon slayers. You're out here fighting injustice in the community. Please, it's an honor.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Can we talk over there, please? All right, guys. Back to work. Back to work. You met Mrs. Maynard.
Yes, I did. She's an amazing woman. She's really been through a lot.
Yeah, she has been a great help to our investigation. Quite frankly, I didn't know we were making that much impact. Not too many people know we exist on the map.
Well, I got the messages, and I'm here now.
True.
There was a... She mentioned a certain DPO...
Magu?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh. What was his crime?
He owned a laptop.
How was that a crime?
Well, one of Magu's men wanted to extort money from him and accused him of being an online scammer. But when nothing was found on him, he locked him up for 3 days. Yeah. Every single one of them had similar experience.
How have they gotten away with this for so long?
Not a single case has been filed against any of them in court. Our local magistrate is useless. And our local government chairwoman, she's busy at the state capital, lobbying for a gubernatorial position next year. while Magu and his death squad run rampant.
Huh. So he thinks he's untouchable?
So it will seem.
Okay. Okay. Stop it! What has he done that you're abusing him like that?
And who is this one?
I'm a lawyer.
Oh, you are one of those who are trying to teach us our job, Abi?
No, I'm the one that will make sure you are doing your job right.
Raise your head.
And I demand that you treat him humanely.
Officer, make sure you take his statement and book this criminal, okay?
Yes, sir.
You mean suspect, and not without his lawyer. That is against his human rights.
You are the female lawyer, Abi?
Male lawyer. Aisha Dada, I've tried to get in communication with you a number of times, but I can't seem to get through. I'd like to speak with you, if you have the time.
All right. I'll let you know when I'm done. Yes.
Lovely office you have here.
I work very hard.
Yes, I've heard a lot about your hard work.
And I'm sure you've also heard that I earned my reputation by dint of excellence and diligence in my work. So next time you're looking for who to accuse of human rights abuses, you better know who you're talking to. So, why did you want to see me?
Dimas may know.
Dimas. Yeah. Poor boy. He was killed by armed robbers. They're notorious in this part, you know.
Yet no arrests have been made.
Well, it's still an ongoing investigation, but we're working on it.
So how do you know he was killed by armed robbers when the investigation is not yet complete?
Whatever your name is.
Aisha.
I have been on this job for 23 years. I can tell a crime when I see one.
I hardly think a dead body found in a bush in such state requires 30 years of experience.
23.
27 years.
23 years.
Whatever. It doesn't require that length of experience to be identified as a crime.
Whoever sent you here to stir up trouble, you better go back to where you're coming from.
A woman just lost her son, and she doesn't appear to be the only one. I need answers.
So do I. In case you're able to find anything, be kind enough to let us know, since you think we're not capable of doing our job.
And I would appreciate if you hand over the investigation files. Oh, yes. And I'll be representing that young man you just brought into custody.
DPO.
Counselor, what's the problem?
Do you know there is human rights activists in the town questioning people?
Well, actually, she was here.
Then what do you do about that? You know we're having problem dealing with that former journalist and his team, those internet bloggers.
Okay, look, don't worry. My boys are on the case.
You better be, because I don't want anything to come back on me. You have to be sharp.
I mean, all this is because of that boy Dimas. Do you know? Just that boy Dimas that's causing all this problem.
I thought that case was closed for a very long time.
His mother is demanding that arrests be made, and it's just...
Then arrest somebody, or group of somebody.
Okay.
If not because of our relationship with you, I could have taken you from this suit for a very long time. You have to do something, because I don't want anything to come back on me. Do your own part, then I'll do my own part. Or both of us will face the consequence.
Have you been through his social media page? If he was at that party, then we need to find out who was there. We need witnesses.
TT!
Social media. Party. Check.
Now!
Please.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Ma.
Amos, go inside. Go inside.
Please. A woman like you was just forced to bury her son. All we need are answers.
My son is my only child.
I understand.
He only went for a party.
Your son was also at the party.
They broke his leg. I don't want them to kill him. Please, just leave us alone. I don't want them to kill him. Please go. Just leave us alone. Just go.
But Ma...
Please, leave us alone. Please. I bought him this bag as soon as he got the IT job. He thought I shouldn't have. But he does so much for me and his siblings that he even forgets to take care of himself sometimes.
Did he have the bag that night?
I guess so, because he didn't come straight to the house from work. I think he must have gone to the party with that bag.
Okay. Okay. I'll ask.
Please do.
The people are still not responding. But I'll ask. I'll still ask. Good evening.
Those are my other children.
Oh, how are you?
We're fine.
It's nice to meet you. Thank you.
I'm afraid every day they go out, hoping they don't encounter Mago and his trigger-happy officers.
Nothing will happen to any of them.
I hope so.
Trust me. Get your phone out.
Okay. Okay.
How may we help you?
Let me see your papers.
I recognize you from the station. Are you also on traffic duty?
Shut up and do as I asked.
But you are not a road safety official.
No, you're not.
I'm just doing my job.
This is not your job, officer. This is not your job. Your job is finding those people that killed Dimas and not harassing us.
Open this car.
Excuse me, you are harassing. Are you getting this? Of course I am.
Give me that phone.
Officer, you are attempting to assault 2 women without any probable cause. You know that, right?
Your face is streaming live on every social media platform, so I suggest you back away or face the consequences.
Good morning.
Good morning. What happened?
He was on his way home when they picked him up, Margot and his men. We found him on the side of the road this morning, almost at death's door.
My God. They tortured him. They also tried to attack us.
It's a miracle he's still alive.
They must pay for this. They're really trying hard to hide their crimes and silence anyone who dares to question them.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
We want justice! 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 We want justice!
Get me the Piomago now.
We want justice! 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 We want justice!
What next?
I don't know. We don't have enough evidence to build a strong case against Margot. And your testimony? It's your word against his.
What about the video of the police officer that tried to assault us?
Margot's just going to pass it off as he crossed the line, apprehend him, and a slap at the wrist at best. He's not going to do anything.
And with all the friends in high places like Councillor Kura, it's going to be next to impossible to ring up charges against them a second time. Kura is Margot's cousin. They've been doing this for years. Officers harass citizens and take what they can from them. Kura and Margot take their share.
Ma'am, you're fine.
Hello? Yes, this is Aisha. Are you sure of what you're saying? No, yes. Okay, yes, please, yes. Thank you, yes.
Is everything all right?
I think so. I just got a call from someone saying that they have substantial evidence we can use against Mabu. It says his name is Sonom? What is it?
Suno.
You know him?
Suno Magu. Suno Magu is the DPO's son. We can't trust him.
We don't have any evidence. This is the only one potential that we have. Let's at least listen to what he has to say.
Fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We know that this must have been a very, very hard decision for you. But thank you anyway. Now, can you tell us what you know?
I was there that night. We just left the party and we're on our way home.
Can you imagine? He was even asking me to go and dance with her.
I stopped to piss and that's when they showed up.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Nothing. It's just my laptop. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sir, we didn't do anything, sir. Sorry, sir. Ah! Jesus! Sorry, sir. We didn't do anything, sir. We didn't do anything, sir. Sir, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Hey, keep quiet there. Keep quiet. Round them up and put them in the van.
Move it, sir. Move it, sir. We didn't do anything, sir. Sir, we didn't do anything, sir. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything, sir. Sir, we didn't do anything.
I knew they were taken to the station, so I went there to see what I could do.
Daddy, please. They did nothing wrong. Sir, we're at the party together.
Party? Suno, what were you even doing hanging out with those hoodlums?
That they are not hoodlums. They are not hoodlums. They are my friends.
What? They are not here. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I walked away and prayed they survived the ordeal. But later that night, my worst fears were confirmed. He recently sold the laptop that was inside.
What about the video?
What about the video? Thank you.
It's all in there.
We believe you. Thank you.
I know I should have said something earlier, but it's just my father. He hasn't been nice to me or my mom.
But you're here now, and that is all that matters. But I have to be honest with you. Can you testify against your father? Are you sure? Thank you.
Dimas was a very good friend. He didn't deserve to die.
No, he didn't. Didn't.
These are serious accusations, Madam Chairwoman. Do you have any credible evidence against the DPO?
More than enough. Magu is a rotten egg and needs to be thrown out. There needs to be a formal investigation and it has to come from you, the IGP. I insist we take this seriously.
All right, I'll see to it.
Thank you.
I made a promise when I was voted in to protect lives and properties, and that is what I would do. Even if those who are supposed to protect the law are the same ones breaking it. Then they will face the music. I want you to know that you have the right to stand up to the authorities. You have the right to protest when things are not going as they should. You have the right to hold your leaders accountable for their inactions and actions that promotes violence against the citizenry. This community has spent so much time under fear and hopelessness. Now is the time to live again.
You won.
No, we all won.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please, it's my pleasure, Ma. It's my pleasure. Yes, but there's still so much work to be done. The Inspector General of Police has ordered for the dismissal of Magu. Yes. And also, they have put Councillor Kura under investigation for numerous corruption charges. Yes.
The whole community is behind you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I appreciate you, honestly.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Well done.